tattooblog.com. I can't be on the petty blog.
So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Cardi B is finally set to go to trial for a lawsuit that's been going on for like 4 years. It all started when the album cover for her mixtape Gangsta B Music Volume 1 was released, which depicts her downing down some Corona, not COVID, okay?
Coronavirus!
A Corona bottle, while a man's head appears to be resting on her lap, for lack of a better term, and we're keeping this clean. So yeah, in that picture you can see his back tattoo or whatever. That's all you can really identify him by. But this is a Photoshop picture, so keep that in mind. However, the man who seems to be depicted in this photo came across this cover and it appears to be him, which confused him because it's clearly his tattoo, but he knows that he never had this shoot with Cardi, and he knows that his tattoo is one of a kind. So he contacted lawyers and initially was trying to sue Cardi for $5 million and claims that this is so embarrassing to his friends, to his wife and family, especially because his own son ran across this cover and questioned him about it, which he had to embarrassingly explain. Now, fast forward verbatim. Kevin Brophy Jr. alleges Cardi B misappropriated his likeness in a misleading, offensive, humiliating, and provocatively sexual way in order to launch her career. And at this point, there's no dispute whose tattoo appeared on Gangsta B Music Volume 1, although Brophy does include a false light claim, a cross between privacy invasion and defamation, based on what the pictured tattooed man, not Brophy, but rather a male model, is doing. And there you have it. In a summary judgment motion, Cardi B argued that the cover image is transformative fair use of Brophy's likeness. U.S. District Judge Carmack Carney rejects fair use as a basis for handing Cardi B a win in the lawsuit at the pretrial stage. To constitute a transformative fair use, the revised image must have significant transformative or creative elements to make it something more than mere likeness or imitation. A reasonable jury in this case could conclude that there are insufficient transformative or creative elements on the GBMV1 cover to constitute a transformative use of plaintiff's tattoo. The judge points to testimony from Tim Gooden, who created the album cover. Gooden got $50 to make a quick design for a few images he was given. Gooden turned into a draft and was told to find another tattoo over the back of the male model. So Gooden Googled back tattoos, found an image, and pasted it on the cover. The judge hears word from Cardi B's side that the neck tattoo was removed, that the arm was repositioned, and the image was tilted, and so forth. But the judge believes that the jury could find that the changes were insufficiently creative. Most significantly, defining elements, including the tiger and snake, remain virtually unchanged, continues the decision. Under these circumstances, a jury will have to decide the merits of defendant's defense. On the more hopeful side for Cardi B, the judge has nixed Broxy's expert on the topic of damages. Douglas Bonilla, the proposed expert, looked to ascertain the amount of revenue attributable to use of the tattoo, and so the expert noted that 84% of the album's royalties were generated by streaming and downloading where the cover art appeared upon searches for the album. Bonilla concluded that $1,070,854 was related to use of the image for Gangsta B Music Volume 1, plus opined that over $500,000 should be added for use of the likeness for Gangsta B Music Volume 2. Wow. Okay. The judge isn't impressed with the analysis. Bonilla does not cite to any survey, poll, focus group, or other study where listeners, much less 100% of listeners, stated that the sole driver of their decision of what music to listen to is cover art, or that cover art is absolutely critical to their decision to listen to a song or album, states the opinion. Asked at his deposition whether he looked at survey polls or studies regarding why consumers buy records, he could not cite one. That is for good reason. Such a conclusion is pure fantasy. After hypothesizing other ways that others may have come to Cardi B's album, Carney adds, put another way, Bonilla's theory means that if defendants had not used plaintiff's tattoo on the cover, Cardi B would have made no money on the album. Bonilla's theory means that if defendants had not used plaintiff's tattoo on the cover, Cardi B would have made no money on the album, at least on the streaming services where the tattoo appears. There's absolutely no basis for this conclusion, and the court in the role as gatekeeper will not allow a jury to rely on it. As a result, Brophy appears to be having trouble on the damages end, although punitive damages is still on the table and the false light claim remains as well. Wow, that's crazy, right? But in case you was confused by all the jargon, in other words, it's looking like Cardi B is most definitely on the winning side of this suit because fair use is legal. Hello. However, Brawfy will still get some pay, probably somewhere in the hundreds of thousands, because his likeliness, aka his back tattoo, was photoshopped on Cardi B's cover. But what are y'all thinking about this overall? Do y'all think that he's just trying to make a quick buck off of Cardi because he knows it's Cardi and that she got money? Or do you think that it really embarrassed him because people thought that it was him giving Cardi some head? We want to know, so leave your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. And don't forget to hit that bell to join the notification gang. PettyBlog.com signing off. You still there? Yeah, you. Since you are still here, be sure to support this channel by checking out our store and buying Petty Blog merchandise, which should appear right under this video, or in the store section of this channel, which is right here. What we have in store for you is an I Support Petty Blog shirt and the Sips Petty mug. Cause the tea we be having for you, honey. And also be sure to shop at www.talkyoshirt.com for some dope unisex shirts like Faith It Till You Make It, Ignore the Ignorant, I'm Coming for Everything They Said I Couldn't Have, All Black Lives Matter, and Fuck Corona, because it's Fuck Corona, you heard? Oh, and don't forget to wear your masks. That's very important. These shirts do come with a free reusable mask, okay? Talkyoshirt.com. I'm out of here. Bye.